Hi, my name is Jason and this is my vlog called Living with CMT. I hope you enjoy. Hey up folks, Saturday morning and we've come downtown to do a little bit. Obviously it's coming up to silly season, so there's lots and lots of people about. We couldn't get in Costa, it was jam-packed, so we're actually in somewhere we haven't been for ages. We're in Debenhams having a cup of coffee, and the funny thing is it's completely changed upstairs. We've now got a little outside the window cafe, whereas before it was all sort of in one area. We've spread it out now, so we've also had a load of Christmas gifts in, so we've been looking at some good stuff in there because we've got tons of vouchers if we want to use them. Not been doing a lot much this week at all, to be honest with you. That's why I haven't done a vlog. I'm not going to bore people with just my everyday routine, not until my advent calendar, which, believe it or not, starts 2 weeks tomorrow. 2 weeks tomorrow for my advent calendar. That's when we begin. Not a very flattering angle, is it? Like you can see all my chins. Ooh, not good. Yeah. It's Deb's birthday on Monday, so we're hopefully, it depends on the weather. If it's nice weather, we'll be coming downtown again, maybe having a meal. We're not sure yet, just depends. We've got a friend coming tomorrow, so that'll be Sunday taken care of. But other than that, it's just like loads of people. It's really busy because obviously it's Christmas season, and we were outside Blackpool Tower not long ago, and the Strictly Come Dancing's at Blackpool this Saturday, so there was lots of people crowded round hoping to get a glance of the stars, you know. So anyway, just a quick vid. Oh, it's a lovely day, by the way. It's just very warm and overcast, so it's about 9-10 degrees. I look like a scruff, I know. I haven't had a shave this week. I've been doing lots and lots of surveys this week to try and give myself a bit extra spondoolics for Christmas, you know, a bit extra cash. So I'll do another vlog later. Hopefully I might have a box to open. Morning folks, it's Monday morning and we're just down in Costa. We're having a bit of a few hours out because it's my beautiful wife's birthday today, bless her. And we're downtown today, just chilling out. We've got no shopping really to get, so we're going here, we're going to have a look in Primark, and yeah, basically just chill out for the day. I did have a bit of a problem yesterday with one of my CMT groups called CMT and Us. Unfortunately, they didn't like me posting about my my petition to do with me trying to get assessments taken away so that DWP, people on PIP, who've got long-term conditions and conditions that are going to get worse and worse, shouldn't have to go to PIP tribunals, but they said it was political. So I actually complained and they've thrown me off the group now, so I'm no longer a member of CMT and Us, unfortunately, because that was another one of my top groups. I'm just amazed that you can bring up something which is to do with helping people who are disabled and get slated for it. I don't understand it really. But yeah, like I said, we're downtown, we're just chilling out. I'm going to have a soy latte or whatever that gets me, I don't know. I think it's a soy latte. And I'll do another video a bit longer. I haven't done a video for well over a week now. I've not really had that much to put into it, and I know for a fact that from December the 1st you're going to have one every day for a month. So I thought instead of boring you senseless, what I'd do is I'd just do one when I've got a load to string together. It'll be an extra long video, but at least it'll be worth watching. I'm hoping to have a couple of boxes to unbox. But I'm not sure. I got in touch with Z-Box the other day because I hadn't received my my Geek Box and my Threads box. I haven't received any of them, and they said there's been a delay in sending them out or something or other. So I am getting them. I'm just waiting for them, and I'll obviously put them on the same video as this because otherwise it'll look weird. So bye for now. Evening folks, it's been about 10 days since I did a vlog. I thought I'd just catch up with you all because obviously, like I've said before, coming up soon anyway is the advent calendars and all that kind of stuff. That all starts less than 2 weeks now. It's been a bit of a strange couple of weeks. We've had obviously Deb's birthday, which was fantastic yesterday. As you can see from the wall, we ended up going downtown, spending a bit of time down there, doing a little bit of shopping, having a little bit of a drink. Originally, I thought I was having a soy latte, but then Deb saw the Christmas drinks menu and ended up buying me a praline hazelnut praline latte, if you pronounce it like that. And she had something else, I can't remember what she had, a spiced one I think, or something anyway. But yeah, so we had Christmas drinks more than anything. I'm a little bit Angry actually, angry and upset at one of my sites. I've put this on my Facebook page so people know about it if they read my Facebook page. A few days ago I decided to do an update on my petition. You remember my petition to try and stop PIP medicals for people whose conditions are not going to get any better. And I post them on 3 sites. I post them on CMT UK, I post them on one called Charcot-Marie-Tooth, and I post them on one called CMT US, which is CMT and us. And I posted my updates. And the other day I got a message saying that my post had been deleted, taken off, and that they didn't allow politically something posts. Well, I was a bit fuming, so somebody asked me actually off the group. They said, well, what's going on, you know, why is all this going on? So then I told them why it was going on and what the group had said. And the next thing I went on, I'd been chucked off the group. I'd been thrown off. The administration, the admin had thrown me out. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you do a petition to try and help disabled people, and you post it on a site that's for disabled people, you would think that somewhere along the line they would allow that, because none of my other sites have protested. CMT UK haven't protested. CMT UK Northern Ireland hasn't. UK and Northern Ireland. Excuse me, 1 second. CMT UK and Northern Ireland haven't protested, and neither are any of the other sites. Facebook haven't given me any what's it about it, because it's not politically angled at all. I don't know what they're talking about. So yeah, so all those people who usually watch my vlog off CMT US, I am ever so sorry, but I can no longer post it on there. So if you're seeing this, please let the people know on CMT US that my vlog will be going on my usual Facebook page, and it will be on other CMT groups. And what I'm thinking of doing actually is after Christmas is starting my own. I'm thinking of starting my own CMT group for people basically can just go on, have a talk, speak to like-minded people. I'll be the moderator, so I'll be able to say what goes on. And as long as it's not insulting and defamatory or anything like that, you can post what you like. If you want to post petitions on there, then post petitions on there. As long as it's nothing vulgar or offensive or pornographic, I will allow it. Because I am absolutely, I tell you, I cannot believe that a CMT group has actually banned me for trying to get something done for people with CMT and other lifelong conditions. They've really, really made me angry, because I'm trying to think, what the hell is the site for if it's not for that? Surely we are trying to get it. I mean, it's on 3,311 signatures. So you tell me that 3,311 people have signed that thing to try and stop PIP medicals, and here along comes a group and says it's politically motivated, so that we don't allow it. How is it politically motivated? It's got nothing to do with politics. Yeah, it has to be run through if you know enough people sign it, but I'm trying to get this recognised as something that we don't want to happen. We don't want to go for these medicals. We shouldn't have to go for these medicals. Oh man, sorry, come down off my soapbox now. This next little bit actually is for a mate of mine. I've got a mate down in Stoke. I've mentioned him a few times, and he's called Ian Maddock, and he's a good mate, and he knows I read biographies, and this will make him smile actually, because we went into Wilkinson's the other day, Wilco's as people know it, and we didn't find anything in there to buy, but on the way out there was like a table with books on it, and basically you could have a book from it and leave a donation to charity. Anyway, Deb picked up 2 Cecilia Ahern or something, and I managed to pick this up, which I'm absolutely chuffed about. One for you, Ian Maddock, and it's actually his autobiography, and it was written in 1992 by him, and I'm really looking forward to it. I reckon it's going to be a fantastic read, because rather than reading a book about somebody, I will be reading it from his mouth. You know, it's his words. So it will be the real him, which I'm looking forward to, because as anybody knows, like I said, I do read a lot of biographies. I've just finished the Ring of Fire, I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, I've just finished that book, Men in White Suits, and I've just started a strange book called Armada. Now, when I got it in my threads box a couple of months ago, I'd never heard of the author, I didn't think, but apparently he wrote Ready Player One as well. So he must be a really good writer, but I'm reading that at the moment. It's a bit bizarre at the moment. I've only read about
30 or 40 pages. It's a bit, yeah, a bit strange and bizarre, but I think I'm getting into it. I haven't done a lot, to be honest with you. That's why I haven't been doing my vlog much, apart from the usual of doing loads and loads of surveys and just trying to get a bit of extra coffers in for Christmas and saving up for my base unit, my gaming base unit, which I'm doing with Amazon vouchers. Other than that, I haven't been up to a lot. We went downtown on Saturday. We were down there for hours. Then Sunday we had a friend come and they stayed for quite a few hours, so we had a good rattle with them and stuff, and a few cups of tea and some biscuits and what have you. And then yesterday we were out all day from like 10 till 5 or something like that. So it's been a bit busy the last few days, but before that not much was happening. You know, we've been sorting out arrangements for Christmas. You know, not arrangements because we know where we are, we're definitely here for Christmas, but things like finding out, we've got to find out what decks we've got upstairs so we know what we need to buy. We've also been working out, obviously, the finances, because obviously some people live off credit over Christmas. Me and Deb don't, you see. We'd rather just spend what we can and then start New Year with a fresh slate, not in debt up to his eyeballs because we've overspent at Christmas. So, yeah, that's been going on. I haven't done any jigsaws for a little bit, although I have got a couple more. Deb's got into this thing, which I know a lot of people are into, diamond art. You know, where you've got a picture and it looks all right, but you've got to put these little like diamond things on it with this like a weird tool thing. Anyway, it looks fantastic when it's done. And she had a giraffe one yesterday for her birthday, so she's over the moon with that. And what I decided by it was, because obviously this time of year you're not going to get much light, so what I decided to do was I bought her the light box, so now she can actually do it whenever she wants and she doesn't have to worry about the daylight going. So she's happy with that. I hope you're all right, you know, I hope you're doing good. It's I know a lot of people at the moment are coming down left, right and centre with viruses and bugs and all sorts. My next door neighbours, they've only just got over it, Tony and Michelle, they've only just got over quite a bad bug, really bad, because Tony, who's my mate like, and he was my best man at my wedding, he said that he literally lost 4 days where he can't remember anything. He was that ill and that much in bed all the time and sleeping. He just cannot remember anything about them 4 days. I've just found out from my sister, I found out this morning, I knew one of my nephews was ill with it since Saturday morning, and now my other nephew, who lives in the same house, Matthew, he's the sort of older of the two younger ones, if you like, he's come down with it now, so he's not well. It seems to be something that's doing the rounds at the moment. A lot of people coming down ill and sick and stuff like that. It was a bit of a miracle yesterday, actually. We went downtown and we did a shopping and stuff, and we actually managed to get through the entire day without hearing a Christmas song. And I thought that was pretty good going, because we went in and out of shops and in the shopping centres and all that, and no Christmas music. It was brilliant. Although technically now people are allowed, I will allow people to talk about Christmas now. I don't usually before Deb's birthday, you see, because it spoils it. If on her birthday, you know, in November, she's listening to Christmas carols, you know, it just doesn't, no, for me, it don't make no sense. I haven't got much planned for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, actually, what's good about it, tomorrow is I'm going up my mum's by taxi, because we always have to go up by taxi because I can't manage to get up there myself. Me and Deb will be going up there in the daytime and spending a bit of time with my mum, seeing her for a bit, and I'll be having a shower, because as I've told you before, I have to go up there to have a shower. And then Thursday, finally, I'll be getting this mop cut that's been on my head for the last time, God knows how long. I think it was May when I last had it cut, so it's quite bad really. We're at that time of year though, aren't we, where it sounds stupid, but you need long hair to keep your head warm. But I'm not. I'm getting mine cut on Thursday. I get it cut at a fantastic place called RDS Hairdressing, which is in Blackpool town, just behind Abingdon Market. It's fantastic. The owner, Matthew Milburn Vance, and he's known as Mark, and also the guy who does my hair, Frankie. He is absolutely brilliant. He really is. He manages to take a mop and make it look semi-decent, which takes some doing, you know. I mean, I'm not one of these people who spend hours and hours and hours pampering with my hair and putting this on it and doing this with it and doing that with it. It sits on top of my head and that's about it. But I do like to, you know, trim it up and make it look fashionable at least once or twice a year. Like I said, I've never been into all this pampering and stuff like that. I'll tell you one thing I did get yesterday, which you might laugh at this actually. I went out and I bought a fragrance. And now my usual fragrance is a Paul Smith, Davidoff Cool Water, and I've also got a bottle of Jimmy Choo Man. Now yesterday we were in Primark of all places, and they've got fragrances in there now, which gave me a bit of a shock. And I walked up and I picked one up, and one of them, the first one I smelled, was absolutely foul. And I mean, it was foul. It was almost making me sneeze. I put it on this hand, and I said to Deb, have a smell of that, and she had a smell of it, and I'm not kidding you, it was horrible. It smelled like a very, 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 very strong woman's perfume. I know that sounds sexist, but it isn't. You know what I mean? It smelled really, really floral, but over the top floral. And I thought, right, no, I'm not bothering. And I picked up another one and sprayed it on this wrist. And I thought, wow, that's nice. That's a nice fragrance. Anyway, I let Deb have a smell of it, like. And it was called City Rise. And it's a Primark own, you know. The good thing is, by the way, Primark now, all their stuff's cruelty free. If you get their PS range of makeup, cosmetics, whatever, or fragrances, it's cruelty free. It's got the little leaping bunny on the bottom. Now this fragrance, believe it or not, is £3.50. There it is, City Rise it's called. And it is a really, really nice fragrance. Well, I was going to leave it, but Deb insisted on buying me a bottle, because she says I can wear that day to day and not have to think, oh God, I'm using a £50 bottle of fragrance. I mean, it's £3.50. You can't buy a decent fragrance for £3.50, but it's really nice. If you get down there, if you get into Primark, go into where the men's upstairs, where the men's section, because it was in a little section in the men's section with the fragrances, and there's just a little stand with the men's fragrances on, and it's called City Rise, and it's really, really good. It's a nice smell. It really is. It's not too pungent and overpowering. Well, it's almost silly season in 3 days time, and by silly season I mean Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Well, me and Deb have already decided we are not going downtown on Friday. Excuse me, my hair. See what I mean about it? We are not going down on Friday. I might go on to Amazon and have a see if they've dropped any base units, but other than that, we are not going downtown Friday and Saturday again, because it was jammed silly last Saturday, and I mean ridiculous. And one of the reasons was because anybody who's a Strictly Come Dancing fan would know that Strictly was in Blackpool weekend just gone, and there was lots of people milling around, you know, hoping to get a glance of the stars and all this. I didn't. I just went straight past them and had a Costa coffee, but you did see lots of people there just hoping for a glimpse of the stars, you know. But it was jam-packed, it really was. My wife watches Strictly Come Dancing, and she loves it. She absolutely loves it. You know, it's a bit of reality without being singing. You know, you don't always want people singing and warbling down your ears. This is just watching people dance, which Deb likes. Each to their own. You know what I mean? Each to their own. Now, I started playing a game on my Xbox a couple of days ago, and I only did it because I needed to have new achievements for my weekly targets. And it was a game called Vampire, Vampyr. And if you've not played it, you want to play it. If you like your games where, one, you can fight in it, you have to fight in it, you know, defeat creatures and stuff, but you also have to be like a detective in it. You have to turn detective and analyse blood samples and find out why you've been turned into a vampire and stuff like this. And it's really, really good. It's very in-depth and all, you know, you've really got to concentrate on it. So if you're thinking of, you know, investing in a decent game that can give you a bit of longevity, try Vampire. It's really, really good. I'm definitely going to be getting it on my PC when I get my gaming base unit. It's one I wouldn't mind playing right from the start. I did actually have a base unit in my list the other day, and I went on and I found out what the graphics card was, and I went on to it. I just typed in on Google, can my computer play? And it goes onto this site where you put the specs of your computer in, and it tells you which games you can play. And even though this base unit was £700, it would only play 33% of the top 100 games. It wouldn't even play Borderlands 3. The processor wasn't strong enough to play Borderlands 3. I thought, well, I'm not paying 700 notes for a base unit that won't even let me play Borderlands 3. So I'm continuing saving. I've got about 540. I'm going to keep building it up. They're Amazon vouchers, so that's the only place I can really get it from. And hopefully there'll be some deals in the next couple of days. You never know. Before I go, I would like to do, I've got two things first. Before I go, two things, I'll do it that way. Two things. One, if you're not from the UK, you won't know, but at the moment we've hit a bit of a cold snap in the UK. Now in America, this would be classed as mild, but in this country, it's classed as bloody freezing. The last 2 days I've got up in the morning, I've gone to the window, looked outside, and we live behind a cemetery, as I've shown you before. And every blade of grass that I could see was white. It was pure white. I couldn't see any green at all in the entire cemetery. It was all white. And I thought at first we'd had snow, but it wasn't. It was a ground frost. Now, I left it, thought nothing of it. Got up again this morning, looked out again this morning, again, all the grass was white. I came downstairs at 10 o'clock and it was 0 degrees. Now that's cold for this area at 10 o'clock in the morning. 0 degrees it was. It was perishing. And I'm not very good with the cold weather. Right, what I'd like to do, finish with, is I'm going to pause a minute and then I'm going to read out Deb's poem, what I wrote for her for her birthday, because she said she wasn't bothered. At first she said she wasn't bothered about a card, she just wanted a poem. But I've got a friend who makes me the cards for Deb because I can't do them myself, and she did a fantastic card, a really lovely card, and I'm just going to read out the poem now from out of her card. I hope you like it. Now every year when we've been a writer and a poet, for anniversary, for Valentine's Day, for Christmas and for birthday, I always write Deb a new poem. And this year I really like the poem that I've written. Anyway, I'm going to read it out for you now, and it's called Want, Need and Love. If the day seems like night when the stars fail to shine, you smile and you kiss me, with you it's all fine. When the straight road ahead seems to be a jagged line, I cannot say how much I want you. If I say the wrong thing, you smile and you know, wrap your arms around me when the tears start to flow. From one simple kiss I have watched our love grow. I cannot tell you how much I need you. When the darkness hits me, you bring the light. You battle for me when I can no longer fight. You stop me from going wrong, make my life right. I cannot say how much I love you. Wanting your touch every day is all I desire. Needing you to stand beside me when I begin to tire. Love that burns within me like an eternal fire. Those are reasons why I want, need and love you. And that was the poem that I wrote for Deb's birthday card yesterday, and I'll be posting it on Facebook as well. And also I meant to say to people, if feel free if you want any poems written for any occasions, Christmas, holiday, whatever, you know, just get in touch with me. Let me know. Give me a few details, and I will. If you like my poetry, I will write a poem for you. I've done it for a few people. Never had a complaint yet, but I am open to constructive criticism. Bye for now. You all take care, and I'll definitely do one before the next 10 days are up. Hi, I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and a like. Thank you very much. And if you like what you saw, you can subscribe by clicking there. And if you want to see what I did yesterday, you've just got to click up there. Bye for now.